Hey, just want to hop in here real quick. Just finished sitting down with an individual. We're just talking about food and stuff like that, and coming on, rocking out here at TruBody. And I like blocking everything. I need different angles. Y'all crazy. All right, bet. So, during the conversation, we're talking about food and nutrition, but of course, I just wanted to leave these few words with you. I entitled this the 3 F's because they kept coming up in the conversation. And the 3 F's are food, focus, and follow through. All right? As you guys know, and as we talk about all the time, you got to make sure you stay on top of your food. The food is a very, very important part of your overall journey. And I harp on it all the time because if I were to redo things differently in my own fitness journey, if I were to say I had a regret, the one thing I would say I regret is not taking my food more seriously earlier on. That was the major shift, the major player that made the world of difference in my own personal journey to get my body to a point in time where I actually enjoyed my physique and enjoyed it and felt good in my skin, basically. So having the food in place is key. Hence the reason why we provide the nutrition guides and the meal plans and the structure around those things, because having a good foundation there is very, very fundamental to your overall success. So have the food in place. Get the food, buy the food, now eat the food. And it brings me to my second F, focus. The battle for life is for focus. If you're not able to focus on a goal long enough, you're never going to see the realization of that goal. So you got to be able to stay focused long enough. Many people don't have impossible goals. They just wane and tire out before they really achieve the goal that they're reaching for. So you have to have enough focus and then the energy to put behind that focus in order to come to a realization where you actually can be at the physique where you want to be. Have the body that you desire, the health, and things along those lines. But this battle is for focus. You need to be able to almost put blinders on for a time period and just zero in on what matters. For example, what's in front of me is all that I can see right now. I have no concept of what's behind me, only in thought, but I can't see it. So therefore, it doesn't distract me from what I'm doing. So you got to have focus along with your food. And the last thing is follow through. Being able to follow through on the things. Knowing what to do is one thing, but actually doing it and doing it consistently is something completely different. All right? So the follow through isn't just about a day. The follow through isn't just about 2 days. The follow through is something that we do consistently day after day, week after week, and in essence month after month, because anything that you're really, really good at in your life, regardless of what area it is, I'm sure you've had a strong follow through with whatever that task is. Now, as we're talking here at TruBody, your follow-through may be weak in your cardio, maybe weak in your nutrition or in your training. And the more you work at it, the more you get after it, the more you consistently keep attacking it, in essence, the simpler and the easier it's going to become. It's going to require less and less of your energy overall, because your execution and your expertise in that area is going to get better. So keep your food in place. Keep that focus and focus on that follow-through. If you can do those 3 things consistently over time, you'd be surprised at things that you'll be able to see in your body just in 4 weeks and in 6 weeks. It's doable. It's doable. You can do it. Anybody can do it. But you got to be willing to pay the price, to know that you're worth the sacrifice, and to continue to keep doing the work even when you don't feel like doing it. Okay? That's what separates many people from those who attain and those who do not. Doing the things you know you need to do even when you don't feel like doing it. And that was matter of fact, a quote, Jim Rohn. I love his personal development, self-development stuff. I've been learning from him for several years. He defined character, and I'll leave you with this. Character he defined as doing what you said you're going to do long after the emotion you said it in has passed. Because it's easy to be overly excited in the beginning of something. Hence the reason things like in the new year, everyone gets excited. I'm going to start the new year out. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to do all these changes. I'm going to do all this stuff because the energy is just so high. It's easy to be focused then. It's easy to be motivated then. But 2 months in, January's gone. Now you're into March now. And no one's talking about the new year anymore. No one's talking about, oh, how exciting it is to start the new year off on the right foot. All that is now gone. And the emotions are no longer high, but the work is still there. Doing it then is what matters most. So commit to the process, commit to yourself, commit to the long term, commit to the person you need to grow into becoming. And I promise you, if you continue to do that and continue to commit to yourself on a daily basis, which will take you into the weekly basis, which will take you into the yearly things, you're going to realize the goals that you have. There's going to be upsets, there's going to be setbacks, there's going to be things that are going to come up that you can't plan for. That's life. But when it's all said and done, keep the focus, keep the vision, keep the faith, and keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Keep at it, y'all. Tomorrow, tonight, whenever you're getting in, let's get after it.